This was the best night of Halloween Horror Nights ever, and it'll never happen again. Hello there, Universal fans. It is me, Vincent. Welcome back to another Vincent Vision. Watcha! Tonight is a very, very important night. That is because it is the very first night of Halloween Horror Nights 2024. Well, technically, is it the first night? This is like HHN Eve. That is because we are here at the Premium Scream Night, and we are going to be experiencing this year's event for the very first time. We are so excited to show you everything. This is going to be like our big mega video where we talk about the haunted houses, the food, the scare zones, all of that. It's going to be a really great night. Let's jump right into it.
For 33 years, your screams have been collected within the depths of Universal. We bring the veil between our world and yours. And now.
We checked in, we got our Premium Scream lanyards here, and we're gonna take you guys around this year's HHN. We're gonna head over to the back of the park to take care of some haunted houses. This is my strategy for getting around. We're gonna test it tonight here at Premium Night, but in order for us to get there, we're gonna have to head through the Demon Queens. This is one of the icons scare zones this year. This is the realm of surreal. The two icons this year being sinister and surreal. So let's head on in, let's enjoy Halloween Horror Nights 2024.
That's very cool. Yeah, thank you guys.
This is, I'm assuming, the Snake Queen? Snake Queen? The Caged Queen. Oh. Also, it is now 6:30, and this is the streets right now.
This is, if it could be like this every night, oh.
It'd be so nice. This is so awesome. Something brand new to this year's event is the HHN Bar. This is right over by the Transformers ride. This is gonna be a bar where you can get a bunch of specialty drinks. What's really cool is this also serves as a photo op where you can get pictures with some of the original characters for this year's event. Like the goblins from Goblin's Feast. Really picking the, oh, hey, come on, jeez Louise. Well, at least they're not trying to eat us. Yeah, Slaughter Sinema 2. Whoa! So cool. Rock and roll, dude. Yeah! Of course, the lovely Miss Treats from Major Sweets' Candy Factory. Voila! Oh, okay. Gosh, I gotta keep forgetting these guys are not actually friendly. Another big benefit of this Premium Scream Night is unlimited access to the food and non-alcoholic drinks of the event. So we're actually gonna get a little food because we're hungry. We're heading over to the A Quiet Place booth to get some baked beans. Our first meal of the night is the Millicent's Baked Beans from A Quiet Place. This is like right up our alley. This is a savory dish with mashed potatoes, baked beans, and cornbread. Tonight, we're able to just grab as many as we'd like. You literally just go up to the counter, they add it to the tab, and then you just go down and pick one up. So if we really like it, we can get another. We can get 2, we can get 3, we can get 4.
I'm gonna call it, I think this is gonna be my favorite of the season. Baked beans, great. Mashed potatoes, just how I like them. But that cornbread, my Kentucky heart just sung while eating that cornbread. It reminded me of my grandmother's that I had growing up. It is phenomenal.
Those baked beans are so good. I had to just get another, and all you literally do is just go, hey, I'd like one more, please, and then you're good to go. We got some more baked beans. We also got the nail in the board eclair. This is the dessert in the Quiet Place booth, and it looks cool. Points for presentation, but it was a little spicy. Not really what I expected.
I thought I was missing something with like the chocolate and a little bit of raspberry sauce, but the more bites I took, I was like, this has got a little kick to it. I mean, I don't mind it, but it definitely wasn't what I was expecting.
Expect more food throughout this video. We're gonna go start taking on some haunted houses. What I like to do for Halloween Horror Nights always is to start at the back of the park, even on an event like this. Those just don't get as busy, and then we'll save the sound stages for later because everyone heads over there. So we're gonna head all the way to the back of the park, and we're gonna pass through the Welcome to the Blumhouse Scare Zone.
Happy Death Day.
Your hands are shaking. Are you scared?
I don't know. It feels like a standoff. I don't know if I should go.
So something to keep in mind for this year's event is that 2 of the haunted houses have changed locations. We are now in the walking path for Goblin's Feast and Universal Monsters. These are in the back of Universal. They have tents built specifically for these haunted houses. So keep that in mind if you're doing the event. That might change your plans around a little bit. But right now, for us, both of them are 5 minutes. We're gonna figure out which one we wanna do.
Heads or tails?
Okay, tails.
Tails? All right, then it's eternal bowlines.
All right, we're gonna do the Universal Monsters first. Let's do it. So for the premium night, the haunted houses are pulsing. They're sending individual groups in at a time, or at least in small chunks, to experience a haunted house. It's posted at a 5-minute wait right now. There will be times of the night during HHN where this will be filled with people. So we are going to enjoy this experience very, very much. First haunted house of the season. How are you feeling?
A little nervous. I'm a little nervous to get like pulsed. There's just not the comfort of someone in front of you or behind you.
Woo! First house of the night, baby. That was good. That was good. And I'm usually really good in these haunted houses, but I was leading. I was being a big, brave man, but I definitely had to hold Ellison's hand, and I was pretending like I was trying to back her up, but it was really kind of a little bit more for me, but that was really good. All right, now Goblin's Feast had a lot going on, a lot of big sets, puppets, definitely scratched my fantasy itch, like Baldur's Gate and Lord of the Rings. That was a very fun, spooky one, though I do think that we thought that Universal Monsters was a little scarier, but we only waited maybe 5 minutes for each of them, and we had a really great personal experience going through each of them. So we're gonna head now to the next 2 set of haunted houses, which are gonna be Slaughter Sinema 2 and the Museum Deadly Exhibits.
So we just got out of Slaughter Sinema. It was really cool to be able to see that house in action, especially after seeing it with the lights on tour. And it kind of felt nice knowing which way to go because you don't have anyone in front of you or behind you kind of like directing where you should be going. So it was really nice in that aspect to be able to see these houses before opening night. I'm making a list of my rankings thus far.
It is believed to be the cause of failed crops and plagues, center of horrific stories for centuries. It is believed to be the cause of failed crops and plagues. Its reputation grew when it was moved up centuries. It is believed to be the cause of failed crops and plagues. Its reputation grew when it was moved up.
So I thought the museum was, I think, a lot better than I thought it was going to be based off our Unmasking the Horror tour.
Okay.
I thought I liked the effects. There was so much more stuff in the haunted house that wasn't there when we went through it initially.
Yeah, because they were still doing some work onto it.
So that was really cool. I think that one right now is kind of up there. It wasn't the scariest, but I liked the sets a lot.
I think out of the 4, I feel like it's going to be in a middle rank for me.
Yeah. I think compared to some of the others, apparently Insidious is
horrifying.
super scary. So we're gonna get to that one eventually. But just to give you guys an idea, it is now
8 o'clock.
We probably got to the haunted house, the first haunted house at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And
about right.
we're now done with 4 haunted houses in an hour. And this is kind of it. This is kind of the vibe here.
And I like it.
Yeah.
We can do like this every night?
Oh my gosh, it'd be amazing.
It'd be a dream.
But we're gonna keep on rocking. We're gonna start heading towards the front of the park, and I think we're gonna get some more food, something to snack on.
Some water.
Oh yeah, definitely
It's
some
humid.
water. It's still,
it is humid out
yeah,
here.
yeah. That's the downside about starting Halloween Horror Nights in August. It is still very, very hot. So we're here at Fast Food Boulevard, the Simpsons restaurant. It is pretty darn quiet in here. It is so empty. I've never seen it this empty before. We wanted to get some water, and tonight we can just help ourselves to the water that they got here. Do you want something? So we're over here at Gabby's Dollhouse having some food from the Carey Drive-In Slaughter Sinema 2 food booth. We got the vegan walking taco, which was super tasty. Ellison loves a good walking taco. And new for this year is the Rocks from Hell. And they're these like little black cheese and jalapeno bites. They're very tasty. I love them. A little more cheesy than spicy, so don't worry about that. Honestly, I just cannot get over how truly empty this park is right now. It is 8:30 and this place is dead. Just to give you an idea of how things are going tonight, there is no line for pizza fries. Pizza fries, of all things, the most popular snack that you can get here at HHN. You can just walk right up and get one. That is insane. But the night is still very, very young. We're gonna keep on rocking. We're gonna head through our next scare zone, the Swamp of the Undead.
Oh my god. Snuck up on me. You got me good.
That's how you know it's HHN season. Mel's Die-In. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. It's on a shirt now. They sell it.
I want that shirt. I'm gonna get it.
Also, check this out. I know we keep gloating about it, but this is truly a wonderful way to experience HHN. The night is going on, and I know we're just going house to house to house, but we're gonna head over to Major Sweets Candy Factory next.
Come on, chaperones. You better get inside before the kids eat all the free samples. Come on, chaperones. You better get inside before the kids eat all the free samples.
This one was cool. There was a lot going on.
A lot.
Now, what is cool on a kind of a behind-the-scenes level is this haunted house is where Fast and Furious is, but it takes place all outside. Like, I don't know if you remember last year, it was kind of like half and half.
And that's
It
how
was
it was
inside.
even with Blumhouse too.
Yes.
The year before that, yeah.
So it seems like they were able to fit the entire haunted house in like the outdoor section, and I thought it was good. I do think this was like the best house that's been in this little area here.
Oh, agreed. I can think of the last 3 houses that have been here. It's definitely been this one.
Yes, it's a little chaotic, a lot going on,
Yeah.
but I guess we can go through it again later tonight or throughout the event. It was very good. A lot of fun smells. A lot of puke in this haunted house, though. So if you don't like puke, heads up. This is the one that's got the puke all over the place. Our next little adventure here at Halloween Horror Nights was our viewing of Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Circus. This is now, I think, the 4th version of the show that they have done.
Out of the 4 years that I've seen it, this was the best. I love they added so many more stunts, so much more fire.
Yes. You know, you definitely worry sometimes with Nightmare Fuel that it's going to kind of be the same thing all the time. They have definitely changed a lot of it. The set is completely different. There's a bigger focus on like stunts and magic and all of that. I don't want to give too much away, but I will say one thing. Flame katanas, okay? Flame katanas are worth the price of admission right there. After that, we went into Diagon Alley to take a little bathroom stop. That is the pro move, by the way. If you're seeing Nightmare Fuel, go to Diagon Alley, use the bathrooms there. The Death Eaters are out tonight as well, and it's really awesome. This area of the park isn't super busy during HHN. Tonight, it's not as busy. It's extra not busy. And it was just, I don't know, this is a really cool addition. I didn't like it at first when it was here. I kind of wish like Islands of Adventure had its own Halloween thing going on, but I think it fits into Halloween Horror Nights well here, and it's just a cool thing you should check out while you are at Halloween Horror Nights.
No. Ravenclaw.
I don't know. They weren't a fan of my tattoo. They thought it was a death mark.
It's 10 o'clock. We have 5 more houses to do, and it looks like I think Insidious is at a 15-minute wait. We'll try
Is it
to,
worth it?
I don't even know if it's worth it. Yeah, we'll see. Now we're heading into the 2024 Torture Fair. Oh yes, thank you. I know, they're so welcoming. incredibly nice. They're playing sweet little songs for us.
No.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Sad because I took his friend's hand.
Oh, right, yeah. I'd be upset too.
Do you ever get headaches?
I do get headaches, actually, yes.
Release all that pressure.
I think I'll stick to
Good side.
I'll stick to Advil, yeah. What are they doing to you? What are those, rats? Oh, they got rats tied to his belly.
My king and queen, bask in my power! The age of sinister!
Welcome everyone to this year's torture fair. The age of sinister has arrived! I can't decide which is my good side. That looks rather good on me, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, and the dress of skin and faces and ears
It's
and
my
eyes.
trophy, yes. I'm going to have a fresh one by the end of the night. Who can step forward and give it to me piece by piece? What is your contribution?
Toenail?
Alright. We'll all have to start somewhere.
Toenail clippings.
I like that.
Okay.
Work your way up from the top, just like I did. You start as a tortured soul. One day, maybe you find your way to the stage.
Oh, yes.
Find it inside.
So here in the Torture Fair, we had an opportunity to check out this year's tribute store. The bat statue that's in the Mummy gift shop is connected to the theme of this year's tribute store, which is like a post-apocalyptic city with giant bats. It's, you know, it's kind of very Last of Us, very kind of like overgrown, very like Seeds of Extinction theme. I'd say this year's tribute store didn't really stand out compared to like the previous years. You know, it's always cool to go into and there's a lot of really fun details, but I do always kind of miss when the tribute stores were themed to the movies that were at Halloween Horror Nights. Like there would be a Ghostbuster room this year, there'd be an Insidious room this year, or like a Quiet Place or something like that. Ellison and I have talked about it, but like even the merchandise this year, I don't think we're like super in love with. There are some certain things that we do like we have the big little boo pillow at home. We think that's great, we think that's cute. But like the shirts and stuff like that, I don't know, doesn't really like match with the whole sinister and surreal theme that they have this year. So we're kind of lukewarm reception to this year's tribute store and the merchandise in general. Apparently they're gonna put more stuff out as the event progresses and we'll kind of just have to wait and see what they have then, but so far, it's just all right. So originally I wanted to get a Twisted Tater, but they're still waiting on them. So instead, I ended up getting a Slimer's Korean corn dog from the Ghostbusters booth. This thing is gigantic. It is like way too big. I'm gonna take a couple bites of this thing, but it's like fried and covered in, I think, Fritos and cheese and corn dogs. I guess the only thing I can do now is take a bite into this thing. Wish me luck. It's green. Yeah, this is disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, I got my Twisted Tater. I'm gonna bite it from the stick, guy. Some people pick it. Well, I guess I can pick it too. Good either way.
Do the twist with your Twisted Tater.
Do the Twisted Tater dance. So I'm twisting like the tater, like my arm is the potato and I'm the stick. We're gonna keep on rocking. We got 5 more haunted houses to do. I think we are gonna jump into the Triplets of Terror next. We have done the 5 tents and major suites. All we have left are the 5 sound stages. And I know some people are kind of peanut butter or chocolate, tents, sound stages. I like the sound stages. I always think that the houses in the sound stages are better. All right, we're heading into Triplets of Terror. This is normally so echoey.
Yeah.
You know, there's like a bazillion trillion people here. But now it's just like this. This is pretty awesome. Soundstage haunted houses are no joke. I think it was the scariest one we've done.
No, easily
so
by far.
far.
Yeah.
And it did definitely help that we were like the only ones in there. So all of them came out at us. We got all the scares. It was pretty scary. They got really close. They definitely got us a couple times.
Truly, I bet for probably a solid 30 seconds we were the only people in that house.
Yeah.
Because there was no one in line in front of us.
So I think for us right now, that's probably our number one, right?
Yeah,
that was number one. But people
keep talking about Insidious.
They keep talking about Insidious. You're right. So we've got to go check that one out next and see how scary that one is, which I think it's going to be very, very scary.
I think it is. I'm not ready. That was too scary. I didn't like that. That was too scary.
All right, Ghostbusters. That one was cool. It wasn't as scary as some of the other ones we've done, but it had, I think, some of like the biggest set pieces.
Agreed. I was gonna say, without giving too much away, the props that were used, the scare actors, I feel like were very accurate to the movie portrayal.
Yes.
It was very...
Yeah, a lot of tall stilts in the haunted house, which is really cool. And a lot of like big pieces where you're kind of in like big rooms, you know, you like the firehouse and stuff like that. I also love the little stage, the little mini puff marshmallow men all around the haunted house. This one was cool. Not super scary, but fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, fun. This is definitely like the fun one this year, right?
Yeah. All right. I'm very proud of us. We did not make a single peep in that house.
We did not. We challenged ourselves to not make a peep. Actually, I did make one peep. One of the monsters got me pretty good. I like this one a lot. But I thought it was fun to like play along with it. That's what made it a little extra fun to not make a sound. And it was definitely a pretty quiet haunted house. Like quieter than a haunted house normally would be. Yeah, I love that. I like that one a lot. That's pretty high up there for me.
For me, also, it really set the tone. I'm not going to spoil anything, but the beginning.
Oh, yes, there's a really good scare in the beginning. We'll let you find out for yourself. We've got one more house to go tonight, our scariest house from last year's Halloween Horror Nights in California. It is Monstruos, the monsters of Latin America. We're excited to see how they do it here. You know, the Hollywood event, it's kind of got like an intensity to it. You know, the houses sometimes aren't as like big and grand as these are, but the performers and like they're not afraid to get close to you. They really do, and it makes the haunted houses really scary. So let's see if Monsters of Latin America here in Orlando can bring that same energy. And one last look at our last haunted house of the night, the Q. Well, my ears are kind of like not ringing, but like it's so like quiet in here compared to the rest of the park.
I hope you've enjoyed every ounce that Surreal and I have offered you of horror, of the realms of fear.
And I hope you enjoyed my queens, my demon queens and twisted souls who hide the depths of your broken psyches.
Oh, that was so scary in there. That's what I was trying to like run in there or something. I don't know. Anyway,
I can't run right now.
That's okay.
I've walked about 15,000 steps this season. I can't run around.
It's been a busy night, but an incredibly fun night. This premium Scream night truly was amazing. This was the best night of Halloween Horror Nights ever, but it'll never happen again.
To the horror night gods, please let this happen again.
We would happily do this. It was totally worth it.
Take our money.
This was all the money that we would use to be here for opening night with the express passes and buying food and drinks and yada yada. All the water bottles we had today.
Oh, yeah.
I thought this was totally worth the value. I think people were totally sleeping on this, and it's a shame that it didn't do as well, but also kind of great for us because we had a really amazing night because of it. We have compiled a list of our 10 favorite haunted houses of the night. Ellison's got it on her phone. Start from 10, take us to 1.
They were all good, but they all had their things that made them unique. But we're gonna start this off at number 10, is Major Suites.
Major Suites, number 9.
Number 9, the Museum.
Number 8.
Slaughter Cinema.
7.
Ghostbusters.
Number 6.
Goblin's Feast.
5.
Eternal Bloodlines.
Number 4.
Monsters of Latin America.
Number 3.
A Quiet Place.
2.
Insidious.
And number 1.
Triplets of Terror.
Ooh, you're right. This is where I would switch things around because
I told you.
I like Triplets of Terror. I think my top 3 has to be Insidious, Quiet Place, and Triplets of Terror. Those are the soundstage houses. They were so great.
Yeah,
Insidious was super
they just stood
scary.
out.
Quiet Place was super scary, had a lot of really great big puppets, and Triplets Terror was intense, super gory, and we had a really great experience going through it tonight.
Yeah.
I think this year's strongest suit are definitely the houses.
Yeah.
The houses this year are definitely the big part of it. Sometimes it's a scare zone, sometimes it's kind of everything all together. This year,
Those houses.
Yes.
Especially those soundstage houses. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we started off in the back, but a part of me kind of wishes we mixed it up a little bit because once we got to those last 5, it was win after win after win after
yes,
win.
yeah, we definitely ended the night on a high note. We are gonna get on out of here. Our night is ending at Halloween Horror Nights 2024. We will be back with some more videos, some more content, and just for us to have fun and check it out. If you guys haven't already and you're looking for more Universal content like this one, please be sure to like and subscribe for more stuff like this. If you haven't already, please consider joining my Patreon. Like all these wonderful people around us, these guys help us make better videos, and there's gonna be some really awesome stuff coming in the future. But Ellison, happy Halloween Horror Night season. It is finally here, your favorite time of year here at Universal. We hope you guys had fun having fun with us. Thank you guys for watching another Vincent Vision, and we will see you in the fog.